You probably think $1 billion in your bank account buys the absolute freedom to get whatever you want. Well, you are wrong. In the world of ultra-luxury hypercars, money is actually not enough. Without corporate permission, your billions are practically useless. This graphic shows the reality of the market. Today, we are evaluating 10 insane vehicles where companies demand extreme background checks. They dig into your family history and audit your social media accounts before you can even look at their cars. If they do not like how you act in public, they will ban you from buying their brand forever. It forces buyers to weigh a massive trade-off. Is the extreme clout of owning a hypercar actually worth surrendering your personal autonomy to a corporation? That is the billionaire's dilemma. Infinite financial power ironically buys you into strict, legally binding subservience. This chart shows our return on investment evaluation. On the bottom, we map the financial cost and personal invasiveness against the total exclusivity and clout you receive. Starting in our first tier is the Ford GT. You could not just walk in and buy this $500,000 supercar. You had to submit a massive job application proving how many internet followers you had. If Ford picked you, you signed a severe legal contract promising you would not sell the car for 2 years. Ford literally sued famous celebrity John Cena for breaking this rule. Moving along the chart, we have the Lexus LFA. Lexus built a screaming engine but lived in absolute fear that rich buyers would just flip the car to double their money. So they enforced an insane rule. For the first 2 years, they did not even let the billionaires own it. They forced buyers to rent the car from the dealership so it could be immediately repossessed if they tried anything sneaky. Plotting next is the Mercedes-AMG 1. Mercedes put a real Formula One racing engine inside a street car, and their background check forced you to legally prove you lived in a country where driving it was even allowed. In Tier 1, buyers willingly trade away their basic legal rights of property ownership just to get their hands on historically significant engineering. Looking back at our chart, we push deeper into extreme territory. The McLaren Sabre shoots up the exclusivity axis because they only made 15 of them in the entire world. McLaren bypassed dealerships entirely. They did secret checks, picked their 15 favorite customers, called them on private phone lines, and demanded proof of real racetrack experience. Then there is the Bugatti Divo. The price tag on this monster is a massive $5.8 million. But you could not just buy it. The ultimate rich guy test required you to prove you already owned a $3 million Bugatti Chiron just to earn the permission to spend $6 million more. With the Pagani Imola, a corporate background check is out the window. The company creator, Horacio Pagani, personally evaluates your vibe, your car collection, and your respect for his brand before he lets you buy one. And the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute hits 300 miles per hour. Because it is basically a road legal weapon, Koenigsegg executes intense psychological and driving history checks so you do not cause a public disaster. Tier 2 exposes the ultimate sunk cost fallacy. Billionaires are manipulated into spending millions on standard supercars just to build enough loyalty points for the one hypercar they actually want. Now we push our chart into the extreme top right quadrant. The Aston Martin Valkyrie is basically a $3 million fighter jet built for the street. It comes with an extreme physical requirement. You have to survive a specialized 3D body scanner so Aston Martin can build your seat directly into the frame of the car. That means if you gain weight, you literally cannot fit into your own vehicle. Next is the Rolls-Royce Boattail. This custom coach-build masterpiece costs an absolutely staggering $28 million. To even be considered, Rolls-Royce executes a terrifying 4-year lifestyle investigation. Their executives judge your art tastes, your clothing, and your family history to decide if you have enough class to represent them. Finally, we reach the ultimate dictator of the car world, Ferrari, and their $5 million LaFerrari Aperta. Ferrari enforces aggressive blacklisting rules. If you put weird wraps on your car, change the engine, or act stupid online, you are banned. One famous billionaire collector was rejected for not being VIP enough, and he got so mad he actually sued Ferrari in court. Tier 3 proves that to reach the absolute pinnacle of the automotive world, buyers must willingly forfeit their physical bodies, their social identities, and their dignity to corporate overlords. This final diagram maps out your 2 options in the hypercar market. First is the status chaser. You submit to the invasive background checks to gain elite status, but the trade-off is surrendering your peace of mind to live in constant fear of being blacklisted. Then there is the maverick. You refuse the ridiculous rules and maintain your absolute privacy. You keep your autonomy, but the trade-off is that you are locked out of buying a brand new top-tier hypercar forever. True hypercar ownership has very little to do with how much money is in your bank account. It is entirely about how much of your ego you are willing to surrender. If you won the lottery tomorrow, would you jump through these insane hoops just to buy a car? Or would you tell these companies to get lost? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button right now to see more of the craziest wealth secrets in the world. See you next time.